So what else is making news today? Well, go figure. Another bridge issue. The 4th Avenue Bridge over Bull Creek in Tarentum is closed after a sinkhole formed near the span. Borough engineers said a storm sewer line beneath the road collapsed, causing ground instability. It poses a risk to the bridge and surrounding infrastructure, according to an online post by the borough. That from my Tribune Review app. All right, so now I go back to the story. Nippon U.S. Steel. It's like things are just happening for a reason. It's almost like we just can't get out of the way of good news. That's not good news, but it is good news that we'll have the ability to start making steel that we can use right here. And because of tax dollars and things that are going to be happening, a lot of these bridges are going to get a facelift. Yes, and this is the other thing that Nippon will do that I saw firsthand with Royal Dutch Shell. They not only come in and make the big dig and the purchase and hire the building trades and all the folks and buying materials to do the job that turns into billions, as it will be in the Mon Valley, but they also get out a big broom and start cleaning things up, like roads that lead to the site, bridges that cross over water that takes you to the site, and more importantly, they spend money with local people, grocery stores to hardware stores and everyone in between. They're actually going to be fixing roads and bridges that we would have never been able to touch because we wouldn't have had the resources. But these type of stories that I just told you moments ago have been happening way too often because we have let the clock tick and tick and tick from one decade and one generation to the next to where we have finally struck midnight. We have run out of time. It's Cinderella turning that coach into a pumpkin, and yes, we have to get home. But if there are no bridges to get us home, how do we get home? That's something that nobody wants to even take a moment to think about. How cataclysmic this could be if we don't find a way to start connecting the dots and start ramping up production when it comes to girders, rebar and beams to make these bridges stronger and let them last longer for future generations, and do constant updates and reconfigurations and facelifts and remodels and a fresh coat of paint and some concrete, because if we don't, we're going to be doomed to do this again and again and again. So let's fix, let's create, and let's take care of with routine maintenance. And that's what Nippon and U.S. Steel will do. It will not only give a big job to the building trades, but it'll also give them an opportunity to do maintenance as well, guaranteeing work for generations to come. One of the reasons we've had such problems with our infrastructure, because we haven't done any maintenance. Now it's time to create, to fix, and maintain. And that's what we need to do when it comes to bridges from one side to the next. And because of this deal that is impending right now, we can do just that.